Well, you see, when we were doing elections in UP, that was the time when Law Minister Mr. Salman Khurshid, he made an announcement that if they come to power, they'll increase the quota for minorities. Immediately, BJP complained. And we used to take all the complaints very seriously. We immediately gave a notice to the other party, and a battery of lawyers from both sides appeared. And after 4 days of hearing, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Khurshid had indeed, and he was the law minister, he had indeed violated the model code. So we imposed the maximum punishment that was available under the model code of censure. So otherwise, advice, warning, on censure, these are the 3 stages. After that, some Congress ministers and leaders started indulging in loose talk against the Election Commission, me personally, and the Election Commission as an institution. We were very upset. I don't mind people criticizing me, but condemning the Election Commission was not acceptable. So on one occasion, when Mr. Harish Khare met me at some social occasion, I told him that this kind of loose talk is not acceptable, and if I speak to the media that this is what is happening, your government will run for cover. So he says, he was quite surprised, and he says, should I tell the Prime Minister? I said, it is meant for the Prime Minister only, his ears, so that he takes action. So next day I got almost a panic call from the Prime Minister, Dr. Manmohan Singh. Quraishi ji, I want to meet you immediately. So sir, tell me where and I'll come. So we, after some discussion, we settled on 7 p.m. at his house. When I reached there, he was already waiting at the door. And as soon as he took me in and as we sat down, he says, Mr. Quraishi, Harish has told me about your conversation last night. If that is what you think, I'll commit suicide. I was shocked. I was not prepared for this at all. I was only bringing to the notice the loose talk which his ministers were indulging in. And it took me 15-20 minutes to calm him. And I said, okay, sir, we admire you. You are such a great supporter of election commission. And he used to say that India's prestige worldwide is because of the fairness of our election. And he used to say how proud we are of the election commission and you guys who are conducting it. So, and then finally he said, if you have any complaint, any problem, of course I'll warn the ministers, and if you have any problem, just pick up the phone and call me. So which shows his sensitivity and his great respect for the commission. And any aspersion cast on the election commission was not acceptable to him. So that's why I thought it is an incident worth mentioning in the book. There are 100 other episodes, total episodes, and this one is one of them.